amigos, welcome back to Sonny's Place. I'm Emma, and today, as you can see, we're in the kitchen because I want to share with you guys one of my favorite fall and winter recipes, chicken tortilla soup. I actually didn't grow up eating chicken tortilla soup. It wasn't something that my mom or grandmother used to cook, but I remember when I was a young teenager and my family was finally able to eat out, we went to one of our favorite Mexican restaurants and they used to have the best chicken tortilla soup. And I vowed at that point that I would learn how to make it. It's now one of my family's favorite meals, and I'm really excited to share it with you guys today. All right, and for the ingredients, you're going to need 6 corn tortillas. Take your corn tortillas and we're gonna cut them in half. Put those halves together, and we're gonna slice them up into little sticks. And we'll set those aside. A small white onion, sliced. 4 garlic cloves, peeled and left whole. A 15-ounce can of good quality whole tomatoes. If you have your own canned tomatoes, that's even better. Today we're actually trying out fire roasted tomatoes. You'll need 6 cups of good chicken broth. Again, if you have some homemade, even better. 6 ounces of queso fresco. I like to cut them up into cubes. 1 large lime cut into wedges. We're gonna add a little hardiness with this russet potato. And of course, we can't leave out our pasture-raised chicken. We're gonna go ahead and trim out the breasts and save the rest for another meal. Add your sliced onion and garlic to a large saucepan with oil and stir those for 5 to 7 minutes until they're golden. Once they're ready, we're gonna go ahead and transfer those to a blender or food processor if that's what you have. Add the tomatoes to the blender and process to a smooth puree. Now set your saucepan over medium-high heat. When it's nice and hot, we'll add the puree and stir it constantly until it's thickened to the consistency of tomato paste. That should take about 10 minutes. Once the sauce is nice and thick, we'll go ahead and add our broth. Gently stir that together. Now add our chicken and potatoes. Bring it to a boil. Now we're gonna go ahead and cover it and gently simmer over medium-low heat for about 30 minutes. While our soup cooks, we're gonna go ahead and fry up our tortilla sticks. We're gonna take a small pan, add oil to about a 1/4 inch depth. We're gonna set it to medium heat until it's ready to fry. I like to test the oil with a strip, and once it sizzles, it's ready to go. I like to grab generous bundles of our tortilla strips and fry them in batches. I use a large slotted spoon to separate our strips so they fry evenly. As each batch is done, we'll drain them in paper towels. Once the soup is ready, it's time to go ahead and plate up our soup. We like to add generous amounts of our queso into each bowl and then ladle our soup into the bowls. We'll top those with some tortilla strips. Grab a lime wedge and squeeze those wonderful citrus flavors into the soup, and we're ready to eat. I usually like to keep our soup nice and light and just have chicken and cheese, but you can increase the hardiness by adding some of your favorite veggies like corn, beans, carrots, and even squash. This looks absolutely delicious and everybody's already eating. I'm gonna go do that. Thanks so much for hanging out with me today. I'm Emma from Sonny's Place, encouraging you to grow your best life. Adios.